It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, Street Killer, and they will enjoy a power advantage. Up against them, the Artist. This, of course, is the featherweight division, and unlike, say, the heavyweights who are playing more checkers, these guys are playing chess and moving quick. As you can see, they will enjoy a reach advantage.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Up first is Street Killer from Mexico. They are the SCI, IBF, and WBO champ. The last time we saw them, they won by knockout, looking to do the same here. And they'll be facing the Artist from Wales. They are the WBC title holder. The last time we saw them in action, they lost by a TKO. Let's see how they bounce back here.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Mexico. Wearing the blue trunks with red trim. The current SCI, IBF, and WBO champion of the world, the Street Killer. Fighting out of the blue corner from Wales. Wearing the black trunks, trimmed with black. Presenting the current WBC champion, the Artist.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Right hand. Well, this won't sit well with their opponent. Beautiful counter punch. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good defense there to stop that hook. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice defense on that right hook. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Good defense stopping that jab. Has to be careful for that. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble. And there's the bell for round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
How about that time counter shot? The only fear you have with it, hold it right there. And we may see a stoppage here. And the artist has been dropped. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
That's lights out right there.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Stop it.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Corners, and down goes the artist. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? What? And the artist will be forced down. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
I need to see that again.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
A TKO, we've got to see it again. Because TKOs, they finish the story too early. It's like being kicked out of a club before the night's done. We want to get a full-blooded who won and who lost. Not by a bullet, not by a cut, not by a TKO.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 rounds of boxing, your winner by technical knockout and the new WBC champion, the Street Killer.